it's Tammy again, and welcome back to my kitchen. And I'm very excited about today's recipe because it's just in time for the 4th of July. It's not really a 4th of July song, but it's all I got. It's really all I got. When the dogs just walked into the kitchen. Don't worry about it. Hi, Bobby. So anyway, so this weekend is the 4th of July, and I'm very excited because we have a huge family reunion. And everybody, each one of the families has to bring an ice cream. And it's a tradition we've been doing since before I was born. So it's one of those traditions that you just absolutely love, but you want to bring also your A game, right? So this time, and I've actually made this for the last 3 years, I kind of bumped it up a little bit this year, and I make a Blackberry vanilla bean custard type ice cream. It is so good. It is so good. So that's what we're gonna make today. Aren't you excited as I am? That was a jump. That was my neat jump. I don't know why I'm neat, but I did. So anyway, are you ready to get cooking? Let's go cook. To get this ice cream started, you're going to want to cook down your blackberries first. You're going to add a ½ cup of sugar. Then you're going to squeeze in the juice of 1 full lemon. You know, not a huge lemon, but a fairly good sized lemon. You're going to cook this down to the blackberries are really kind of mushy, and you can see here in the video that I'm just squishing them up along the side. You can use also like a potato masher or something like that to mash them up, but once they get this soft, they are completely done, and you're going to want to push them through a fine mesh sieve at this point, or cheesecloth if that's all you have. So here you're going to want to keep pushing and pushing and mushing and mushing until you get all the juice off of those seeds. Now don't forget to pick up your sieve and every once in a while scrape the bottom of it, because a lot of the juice is going to be kind of clinging to the bottom. So just keep pushing and pushing and get as much of that juice out of there as you can. Then what you're going to want to do is you're going to let that cool down for a bit before you add your ½ cup of cream. You do not want to add the cream to that hot. Otherwise, you're going to end up with a curdled cream mixture, and you don't want to start over again. So let it cool down and then add your cream to it. Next, you're going to go ahead and separate those 5 eggs. It doesn't matter if there's a little bit of white left in these yolks. It's not a big deal because you're going to be adding 5 whole eggs anyway. So just go ahead, separate them as best you can, and be done with it. Don't stress over it. The next thing you're going to do is slice up that vanilla bean because you want to get the seeds out of there. It doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to get all the seeds. Just get as much seeds out of there as you can. Just be careful when you're cutting these up because you don't want to end up cutting yourself. Add the vanilla bean and the vanilla seed, the bean seeds, that's kind of hard to say, right to the pot. Give it a good whisk. You want that milk mixture now to get very, very hot. Not boiling and not to a simmer, just hot. Now you're going to temper your eggs. I take it off the heat. I go ahead and add some of my mixture to my egg yolks and whisk them right away. You do not want those eggs to cook because you'll end up with scrambled eggs, and you don't want scrambled eggs in this. It wouldn't be good. Keep adding. I add a couple of ½ cups, maybe 3 ½ cups, so a cup and a half while I'm tempering. And then what you're going to do is pour this mixture back into the main pot and whisk the whole time. I can't tell you how important it is to continue to whisk the entire time. You do not want to end up with curdled eggs in your milk mixture, because otherwise that would be gross. So you're going to do the same thing with your whole eggs. Whip your whole eggs Add some milk to it, keep whipping it, add some more of that hot mixture, whip it, add some more hot mixture to it, and whisk it. Then you're going to whisk it all into the main pot. After you add your last eggs, you have to continue to whisk this, and I am not kidding, otherwise it's going to get lumpy on you. Also, do not let it boil. Do not let it simmer. You just want it hot, and you just want to keep whisking. It should take only about 5 to 10 minutes with this large amount before it actually will get hot. It will get thick on you. What you're looking for is it to coat the back of the spoon. And if you look at this mixture, you can see how thick it is. You will actually feel it suddenly thicken up on you. You will know it's done. At this point, take that vanilla bean out. If you want to add some more vanilla extract, that's the time to do it. Now what I do is I add it to a glass bowl, and then I put cling wrap right on the top, right on the surface of the custard itself, because you don't want to skin the form. Leave it out for 30 minutes, chill it for 30 minutes, and then you're going to whisk it into the other mixture. Now what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and put more cling wrap right on the surface again. You're going to put it into the refrigerator for no less than 2 hours. You really need this mixture chilled before you make it into an ice cream. You certainly don't want it warm because it's going to take longer and it may not set up all the way. So go ahead, at least 2 hours in the refrigerator, and then go ahead and start your ice cream. Now what you can see on my container has a max amount. I did not go past my max amount. Look for that on yours. Now to set up your ice cream maker, you can see my setup here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to layer some ice in, about 1.5 inches of ice. Then we're going to put some rock salt on that. Then I'm going to put some more ice and some more rock salt, some more ice and some more rock salt, and I'm going to keep building that up. Now once I have that almost all the way to the top, not the top, there's a drain hole. That's as far up as you want to go, is the drain hole. Then I'm going to add some water to the container until it's just below the drain hole. Then I'm going to turn it on and mix it until it stops. Now you're going to have to keep adding ice and rock salt to it, but when it stops, it's complete. Okay, so I hope those weren't too confusing. It seemed like it was pretty clear to me, but if you have any questions, go ahead and send me any comments. This ice cream I absolutely love. Now one of the things that you can do is after you make it and you set it up in the freezer for a little bit, go ahead and chop up some chocolate and stir it in there and then serve it. What I've done here, and it's going to be kind of hard to see, but you'll see a picture of it here, is I've added some raspberries and some walnuts to it. I'm also going to put a little squirt of chocolate syrup on there, and then I'm going to eat it because it's that good. Not only that, it's about, you know, it's as hot as the sun here right now, so ice cream is just going to be a wunderbar. I don't know, I don't speak any language as in English, sorry. That's about it. Okay, so, ice cream. Easy to make. And if you have an ice cream maker, now this seems like it makes a lot because I'm going to hold this thing up. I have a very big ice cream maker, so if you need to cut this recipe in half, go right ahead. If you don't like so many eggs in it, you can try it with fewer eggs. Don't know if it'll work. You can also try it, you can cut it in half, right? For the fewer eggs, you can leave, how would you do that? I don't think you can do it without all those eggs in there, really. Really don't. Because if your ice cream maker is this big, like mine is, yeah, otherwise you're not going to be making very much ice cream. But I think the ones in your house, you know, the little ones that you sit on the counter, you would have to cut it in half. But it's sitting here melting, and I'm just gonna enjoy this for a few minutes. Would you like a taste? There, just there. Okay, there, just lick it off. There, right? Okay. Oh no, I'm sorry. Look. How about with a raspberry? All right. Hope you enjoyed this recipe. If you did, visit my website. It's in the description down below, thebristly1.com. You'll also find my other playlist down below, my recipe playlist. You'll also find my challenges. Next week, I'm going to have some more challenges up. I'm going to have some finished ones that I had the videos and I just had a brain fart and didn't post them, so I'm going to go ahead and post those up. If there's any challenges you would like to see me do, go ahead and put that in the comment down below. So just remember, hit the like button down below, subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you next time. So remember, enjoy life. It's the one you have.